Gable, a sophomore from St. Francis, will be taking on Adam Koster, a sophomore from Hoxie. Now, Koster and Gable met at the regionals, and Koster won in the very last seconds of the match. It was 0-0 until the end. This is going to be a good one.
Gable won in the dual match, so we were 1-1 together, but Gable's got a takedown and a near fall right off the bat. It's going to be a pretty deep hole to climb out of. Koster's a sophomore, Gable's a sophomore. Gable was in the finals last year, took second to Manuel Otero, and watched his brother take the fourth state championship, the first 3-2-1A wrestler ever to win 4 titles. So
you see Gable there on top. Gable wearing the St. Francis green. Adam Koster in the red and black from Hoxie.
And we're back in that cradle again for another 3 points. Koster's going to have to fight hard to keep that shoulder up and keep him getting pinned, but
Gable's got a 5-point lead in the first period with just a minute left.
Well, it's going to be 8 points as soon as this is over. So that's a pretty deep hole to climb out of in a state championship match.
Absolutely, against a wrestler of this caliber. Kelly Gable of St. Francis, Adam Koster of Hoxie, the 140 weight class.
Gable's only other loss this year was to a wrestler from Brush, Colorado.
There's Gable's 3 points, making the score 8-0. Just 35 seconds left in the first period. Gable on top now.
Koster beat Kurt Knoll of Osborne last night in the semifinals. Kurt Knoll came back and finished third this afternoon. And Gable had to beat Isaac Torres from Leota 9-6 to get here.
8-0 the score as the first period winds down. We've got just 10 seconds left. Gable still in control, very much in control.
We'd have to say that Gable is definitely in the driver's seat at this point.
Well, as you said, Koster really has gotten himself in a hole.
Yeah.
He's a taller wrestler and has wrestled very well this weekend, but he finds himself in a pretty tight situation against a wrestler of Kelly Gable's caliber. As we wind down the first period, the score will remain 8-0.
Dad looks like he's able to relax and watch this a little bit with that kind of a score, but there's a lot of tension there yet, too.
Larry Gable, the coach of St. Francis. Hoxie, as we said earlier, is coached by Kirk Baker. We're ready to start the second period. 8-0 the score. Kelly Gable over Adam Koster. Gable on top in the green.
95.5. Hoxie in third place. 112. North in second place.
Gable has been in control since the start of the match. Immediately at the start of the match.
He's still in control, too. And, of course, the St. Francis folks are wanting to see some more action.
Minute and a half in the second period. Gable with a comfortable lead.
There comes Koster out almost in an escape situation.
Gable able to wrap him up.
We're probably going to see him give the escape here in a second. There it goes.
There it goes. So Adam Koster will get on the scoreboard. He scores 1 point for that escape. 8-1 now the score. We've got 1:07 in the second period.
Gable comes right back in on another double leg. He's got his head out, his legs out to the side. He's going to probably score the 2 points here. I don't know if Koster's able to hang on to that. We may see. There he comes out the back. Got a 2-point takedown.
10-1 now the score. 44 seconds left on the clock in the second period. Gable very much in control.
2 pretty fair sophomores here, though, John. We'll get to see him for a couple more years.
Stalemate called. 22 seconds on the clock in the second period. 10-1 the score. Kelly Gable over Adam Koster. We're in the 140-pound weight class.
Coster trying to dump him over the top there. Almost got it done. Gable's able to hook that ankle and hang on, but Coster's trying to come out the backside. He's got 9 seconds to do it. Gable's hanging on for his life right now, hoping he doesn't lose reversal and near fall, but he's able to hang on and lose nothing.
And time runs out in the second period. The score will stay at 10-1. Kelly Gable over Adam Coster.
Gable gets to pick position this period. He takes neutral because he's been very successful on the takedown so far. Goes right back in again. Gets that leg socked up. Coster trying to pull it out, but he needs to get his leg back instead of to the side. Gable gets another takedown.
To 1 to score now. 1:40 on the clock in the third period.
Here comes Coster trying again to pull him over. Trying to get out that back end.
Gable just too
Gable
strong.
trying to hook those legs in there and keep that from happening. Coster's trying to work his head on the way out the back way. Looks like he's going to get her done for a reversal. So
he does. And picks up the 2 points. 12-3 now the score. Now for the first time, we see Adam Coster in the top position, trying to lock his hands underneath under Kelly Gable.
Those Hoxie fans kind of let us down there. I figured when they scored those points, they'd probably shake the roof a little bit.
55 seconds in the third period. 12-3 the score.
Got a potentially dangerous situation. Stop for that. So.
Medal winners at 135 pounds, please report to the award stand at this time. Medal winners at 135 pounds, please
Gable down.
report to the award stand at this time.
Coster on the top position. 52 seconds on the scoreboard. We're in the third period. 12-3.
Saw Coach Gable over there telling Kelly not to do anything foolish. Wants him to hang on to that lead and win it, but add to it if he can.
No points. 12-3 the score. We've got just 43 seconds left in this third period.
Larry's talking about hand control, it looks like. He wants Kelly to establish some hand control and get control of those hands so he can get out of there. Coach Kelly at this point needs to stay off his back for another 30 seconds. He's got it wrapped.
And with 30 seconds left in the third period,
had that been in bounds, we might have seen another reversal there because Coster pulled Gable right on top of him.
but they are out of bounds, so we'll start again. 30 seconds on the clock. 12-3 the score.
Medal winners at 135 pounds, please report to the award stand at this time.
Down to 20 seconds left. Coster's looking for something miraculous to happen where he maybe can get him turned on his back and stick him, but Gable, of course, is not too willing to let that happen. Got his cradle locked up, but it's not being very effective.
Coster with his strong legs, able to hold his position and the lead. Kelly Gable is the winner in the 140-pound weight class, our state champion. 12-3 the final score. Kelly Gable of St. Francis over Adam Coster of Hoxie. 12-3 the final score.
Dad is really happy over there for Kelly. Knows how Adam feels, so.
35 pounds, placing 6th from Garden Plain High.
Congratulations to Kelly Gable
It's an
for
excellent
his
job.
win at the 140-pound weight class.
It's an excellent job by a good sophomore. We're going to see more out of him in the future.
And we'll go back to the medals table. I believe we're ready for the medal winners in
135.
the 135-pound weight class.
Josh Helton from Garden Plain was 6th. Dusty Howell from Lincoln was 5th. Peter Coster from Hoxie finished 4th. Brandon Redding from Caney Valley was 3rd. Of course, Edgar Castillo from Leota was 2nd, and Chad Flores, your champion at that weight.
Congratulations to the 135-pound weight class. We will move on in the tournament to the 145-pound weight class. From St. Francis,